if you let's say if you made a mistake, let it be. Go ahead, okay, and just finish your point, make your point, just finish your conversation. That's it.
Yeah, you are hitting nail on the head. You are absolutely right. No doubt about it all. Because it's a very good evening. I'm doing good. What about you?
I'm doing well. Thank you for asking. So let's start with the introduction. Please introduce yourself.
Yeah, my name is Junaid Khan, and I born and brought up in Haryana. And I did my all education from Haryana. And apart from that, I am giving hand to my father to running his business. And
Mm-hmm.
now I'm working on my communication. So that's why I'm connecting with you right now.
Mm-hmm. Great. Okay.
And you are doing multiple tasks. So that is I
Mm-hmm.
appreciate.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay. So tell me something more about you, meaning your journey, like what propelled you, what inspired you to learn this English language. Anything?
This question has been asked multiple times.
Mm-hmm.
He asking why we want to be good in English, right? But as per my personal perception, English is very important. I can say it is a basic requirement in as per this modern time. Without English, we can't stay anywhere. Because if you wanted to connect and if you want to run, with this modern time, so you should have good knowledge about this communication, particularly about English language, right? So that's
Mm-hmm.
why, and we wanted to go with the flow. So that's why we are learning this language.
Mm-hmm. You
Yeah.
speak really well. So what is the secret behind this?
Nothing, ma'am. Actually, I'm fond of reading books, and whenever I get free time, so I try to read, 2 or 3 pages every day, and I try to
Mm-hmm.
utilize all the things whatever I learn from the day with my friends, and whenever I go to play cricket with some of my friends, so because they are also good in English, and I learn a lot of things from them,
Mm-hmm.
and think.
Do you have any environment at your workplace or at your home?
To be honest, I don't have such an environment and such a circumstance where I can practice with somebody. But some of my friends, they are too funny, and they are too naughty. If we know 2 or 3 words about English, so we try
Mm-hmm.
to utilize. Okay,
Wow.
so I born and brought up in Haryana. Already I had mentioned. Sometime what happens with us, if you are speaking in English language, and if I'm trying to put some words, some sentence in English language, so you know what they will say? They will say, अंग्रेज चले गए तने छोड़ के चले गए.
This happens.
This
This
happens, but
happens.
no. So it is not easy. Practice with with your friends. So that's why we are coming here, and we are trying to take help some of others who are good and who are very eager to learn this language.
Okay. So how much are you eager to learn this English language to get a very good fluency in this English language? The kind of eagerness I would like to know.
No, no, no. Actually, I am very. I can say, I am freestyle person. I don't take anything seriously. If I am not
Mm-hmm.
good, at this, so I will not be sad. I try, all the time. I try to be happy in my life, whatever I have, and I don't think, achieve more things. Whatever I
Mm-hmm.
have, I want to maintain that. Right?
Mm-hmm.
The people, they are very sad. They are, disturbed in their life just because of they want to achieve, more and more things. But they are not self-satisfied. But I am very self-satisfied person.
Okay. Great, great. So do you watch reels?
Yeah, whenever I get chance, so I try to scroll my, screen.
Mm-hmm. So which kind of stuff do you like to watch?
Yeah, I like most of the time, because I am, cricket lover, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, and I want to watch, cricket reels.
Okay. Great, great. So nowadays, in today's scenario, people are really inclined to watch reels, different
Yes.
kind of stuff. Even children also, they are really lean towards watching such reels. Like if I tell you about teenagers. So how do you take this? The kind of opinion, if you have, would you like to share, elaborate?
Yeah, no doubt, ma'am. Actually, being a elder, being a mother, being a father. So it's our responsibility. Okay, please
Mm-hmm.
eye on that. Please try to keep eye on that. What they are doing, don't interfere their stuffs, whatever they are doing. But as a parents, as an elder, it's our responsibility. We can keep eye on them, what they are doing. If you are not keeping eye, so anybody can trap them. The things are going, the things are happening around us. Every day
Mm-hmm.
we are every day we are watching some videos on YouTube, Insta, and everywhere, and every social sites. So things are happen. So things can be happen with our kids. So we have to take initiate all the things.
Yeah, exactly. I totally concur with this. Don't you think so that the people are becoming this much inclined towards watching stuff on their mobile phone? So they are somewhere drifting away from their loved ones, relatives, the family members. Sometimes they are not taking care of their health because they are this much, lean towards watching the stuff, and that they just don't, think much. They are consuming this much stuff, information which is not really required to them, even though they are doing such things. So, what's your take on? What's your opinion? Is it
Yes, ma'am.
okay?
Ma'am, it's not okay. It is not okay. In addition to that, I would like to add one more here. For example, you are matured. I am matured. I do bad things. You know very well bad things. Okay. You don't know me. I don't know you. Even then, we are connecting to each other just for
Mm-hmm.
to take advantage, some good advantage, not a bad one advantage. Because you are a YouTuber, you are a famous YouTuber, you are working very well. You are not working only for yourself. You are working for everybody. Right now, I'm talking to you, so things are helping me. It is not helping me. It is helping everybody who will listen us. Watch.
Exactly.
Yeah. So that's why you are working. If you are using, and if you are kids, if you are a teenager, they are using to learn new things, to add some good skill, so that is fine. If they are just wasting their time, time is precious less, and once if you lose your time, it can't regain again.
Yeah, exactly. I do agree.
My focus is that if you are doing for adding some skill, so everything is fine. Good
Mm-hmm.
skill, bad skill, good skill, so that is fine. But the people, they are not doing, they are not using on a good.
Exactly, exactly. I totally agree with this. Okay, tell me something about your place. You're living in Haryana. In which city?
Yeah, actually, do you know about? Hmm.
Sorry, please come again.
I'm very near of you. You from Mathura. There is a place Koshi, and after Koshi, you heard about Hodal.
Yes, yes, I have
Yes.
heard.
When you will come Hodal, so I'm just 20 kilometers away from Hodal.
And what is the particular name of your place?
My place name is Punhana. There is a place village name is Bisru.
Okay, great, great. So, I have asked so many questions. If you have any queries, then please let me know.
Yeah, I would like to ask one question, and
Mm-hmm.
my question is that who had motivated you? Where from where you get this inspiration? Some videos. It is not only okay. That is a different thing. If you are earning some money by using any social site, that is a different thing. But as well as you are helping someone.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, right? Because we are living in northern part of India, so there is no circumstance to speak this language. We can't,
Exactly.
we can't create this environment at home, right?
Mm-hmm.
The,
Yes.
the people, they have a good knowledge and they are trying to learn this language, and along themselves, or they wanted to connect others, right? You are not
Mm-hmm.
learning this language single-handedly only for yourself. You want to connect with the others also. You want to
Yeah.
help. That's why you are connecting.
Mm-hmm.
This is a fine thing, but from where you get this inspiration?
Nice question. And so many people have asked the same thing. Okay. So it's been my passion for a long time. And 3 years ago, I opened my this channel on YouTube. And that time I was quite tentative, fearful. I had many inhibitions. So anyhow, I just tried to do so. And beforehand that, I used to make my like not videos. I would say I used to get myself recorded, my voice recordings. This I earlier used to do. Then I started making my solo videos. That time I was really fearful, but the kind of feeling of passion I had, and that propelled me to do so, that prompted me to do so, that Nootan, you have to do anything, because I used to feel kind of fascination towards this English language. So this is why I tried to do so, and I put in so many efforts. That time I didn't have any environment, so I used to make my solo videos, and I had been doing such things. So it's been 6 months, and I have been talking with so many people. So just by speaking with people, that has magnified my confidence. Earlier, I used to be really fearful all the time, and it was a kind of big thing, big, I can say, challenge to deal with male gents like with this. I just that time I could not do so. I didn't have this much courage, but now I am this much courageous enough and confident that I can talk with people like was this, or in person, like going out and talking with people. So now it has become a kind of cakewalk for me. So yeah, this was my journey.
Yes, I can understand because you are not too much far from me. It is not easy, for a female members. They come on social sites and they come with a face. All right. If you are
Mm-hmm.
talking with you, that is a different thing. But if you are talking with somebody, eye to eye contact, that is a very, I can say, it's like in a rocket science for a female member, particularly in northern part of India. It may
Exactly.
a piece of cake for others part of India. But northern part of India, it is not easy. But I
Mm-hmm.
have to appreciate, and
Thank
your
you.
family. It is not possible without your family support, especially your husband's support if you are married.
Exactly, I do agree with this. And that's the different aspect I can say. But what about your efforts? There are so many people out there, they make a lot of mistakes. Sorry, lame excuses. Lame excuses of, just facing and confronting the situation where you have to get into that. You have to talk with people and deal with them in English. So there are so many people, they make lame excuses. They are like, I don't have the courage. I'm not really confident enough, and yes, fear of making mistakes. So, out of such fear and hesitation, they just stop speaking a single word and they decide to keep mum. And this should not be happening. The thing is, you need to put in efforts, and there are so many people, they just don't put in efforts. They are doing things. I cannot deny this fact. People are doing so many things, like they are reading things, they're listening, they're writing, and they're taking a plunge into learning grammar rules, the profound grammar rules. But what about speaking? Speaking plays a very essential part here, because at the end of the day, we have to connect with people, interact with people, talk with them, right? So there, you must have the kind of courage plays a very pivotal role here. If you have the courage, you can just win over you. Wherever you go, you can win that situation. You can just grab that moment, that opportunity. So this you must have. This should your kind of the personality, like, okay, I can do so. It's a really easy thing for me, effortless thing for me.
Ma'am, actually, if we remind our schooling time, our college time, and our, professional time as well as,
Yes.
the
Mm-hmm.
people, used to say most of the time, reading, writing, listening,
Mm-hmm.
every is very important. But, being a matured at age of 25, I am. So what I think, it doesn't matter what you write, what you listen, what you read. But, until and unless you will not start speaking, so you can't get the improvement in your community. Or speaking is, very important. It plays a significant role in your communication,
Exactly.
until and unless you will not start, so you are not going on a positive and right track. That is
True
my
that.
yeah. It's very important. It doesn't matter. Everybody make a mistake. Suppose now I'm speaking, so I am making I can say a lot of mistakes. Everybody make a mistake because we are learner and we are trying to become good. So we are not expert. So once I was reading in a book, there is a book, Wings of Fire, which is written on Islam. So over there, things have been mentioned over there. Once Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam, he was telling, being a president of this country, being a scientist, successful scientist of this country, all the time he used to say, I am a learner and I will be learner till the last day.
Yeah.
So I would, suggest everybody, please try to learn every day from everybody because everybody have a different skill. Everybody have a
Exactly.
different. Now we are talking to each other. So your quality is different, my quality is different, and what quality you have, I don't have, and what things and what skill I have, so maybe you don't have.
You were saying something.
Yeah, I was just saying about skills. Everybody have a different skill. Already we have been talked about that.
Yeah, exactly. I do agree with this. Okay, so nowadays, what you are doing exactly? Would you like to share to conquer over fear of speaking in English, fear of assembling the courage of speaking English? So nowadays, what you are doing?
Yeah, to be honest, already I had mentioned, I'm not too much serious about anything. Whenever I get a chance, so I try to speak more and more. And
Mm-hmm.
think about that. Suppose now I'm talking to, so I will not, observe. I will not, see myself where I, make mistake. Things will remove day by day. Everything will be rectified because every day is running, and every day we are learning something new.
Yeah, and we are learning from our mistakes as well.
Yes,
If
exactly.
you, yeah, if you grab this trait, the trait of learning from your mistakes, so you can do far, far better in your life. Because there
Yes.
are many people, they fear of making mistakes, and when they make mistakes, they sometimes explain this, oh, I made this mistake, I made that mistake, I pronounced that word wrongly, like was this, they just explain, they just elaborate to the other person they're talking to. So as a result, that lead to make them feel underconfident, and somewhere their confidence this just go vanished. So I think we should not say this like, oh, I made this mistake and that mistake. If you let's say if you made a mistake, let it be, go ahead, okay, and just finish your point, make your point, just finish your conversation, that's it.
Yeah, you are hitting nail on the head. You are absolutely right, no doubt about it all. Because if you are putting yourself under pressure, if you are putting yourself underestimate, yeah, undermine. So that is not a good quality. If you have, if anybody have, if I have,
Yes.
that is a negativity in myself. So I have to remove, as much as I can. Do fastly it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Okay, so do you have anything to ask, anything to share? Then please let me know.
Yeah, actually, I'm going to ask one question. So I think it can help to them who will, see us, watch us. So what, would be your first suggestion to those who wanted to learn this language and they are, I can say, they are at very, first stage. If they are
Beginner, if
beginners,
they are beginner,
yeah,
yeah, I would say you must have the kind of courage, the aspect of courage you must have to speak and use some short words, simple sentences. Let's say, I don't want to do this. I want this. I need to go there. I would like to eat this. I would like to have a glass of tea. Sorry, a glass of water. Like what's this? You must have that courage to speak. There are so many people they fear of opening their mouth to speak in English. This
right,
happens. This has happened with me as well. I just can't say like from the starting, from the beginning point. I had this much, confidence to speak. No, I didn't have the courage. Neither the courage nor the confidence. So I can say Just assemble that courage to open your mouth to speak. Use some words, short, simple words, day to day words. Whatever you are doing, you want to do, you want to talk to somebody like this. So, there you have to say something in English. Speak. Language is all about speaking. It's not about, like you're reading, okay, fine, you're reading, you're writing, but what about speaking? So, I think you need to get into that. You need to plunge into that, the kind of conversation you are in, and speak. Start from the simple short words. Start small and make small goal. Set a small goal like for a 1 minute I need to speak in English. Like with this will really help, and record yourself. I
Yes,
used to do such things. Yeah.
yes, exactly. Everybody face such kind of problems. In the first time, initially, everybody face because day by day they will get an improvement.
Yes, absolutely right. Okay, sir, then if you don't mind, then can we wind up the session?
Yes, exactly. I'm very happy to talk to you because this session will help me a lot.
Thank you, and thank you. You gave me your precious time, and it was really, really nice conversation we had.